Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to introduce the new iFlight KISS FC, which runs on the licensed Flyduino KISS V1 firmware, as well as on Betaflight if you want. But it's KISS F3 all-in-one board. You got the PDB functionality, has MPU 6050 like the V1 as well, and comes with a 2 amp back, 3.3 watts, 5 volts, a built-in OSD chip and OSD pass-through. So that has been recently released and it's on pre-order now on the iFlight website. It's not available yet because it's still under closed testing, but we're preparing all the information, manuals, additional hardware to make it simple. I mean, very simple to set up. What I did was I first of all tried all the new cool features combined in that KISS board, and let's jump right in. First of all, what I did was I connected my battery leads where the PDB can handle up to 6S. We got our EEC pads on each corner, plus motor pad and telemetry pad, 3.3, 5 volt ground, so there's some free rails. There are no, I think here's another 5 volt solar pad, but we got this big rails where we connect all our parts on. We have aux channels 1, 2, TX, RX, 1, 2, 3, everything in here, buzzer, SEA, SCL. We have our VBAT pads over here, 2 VBAT, 2 ground. We have video in, video out, that means where you can pass through your OSD. We have our boot button over here, and USB, and our UART bridge. So the question is, how do we configure all this stuff? And the answer is quite easy. We use a USB port. We can flash KISS with the DFU SE tool or diffuse tool, however you want, upgrading the DFU file or flashing new hex files. Like that's how I flash the Betaflight as well. All you need is a standard micro USB cable, the right DFU drivers to set it up, and I guess 2 minutes of time, that's it. The flight controller will be activated through the graphical user interface, the KISS GUI, the new 2.0.6, that's what I used for the last RC34 firmware. The chip comes with a serial number, so it's unique. That means you just gotta have a working internet connection and activate it like you did that in the KISS original FC V1 and F2 V2. So that procedure is quite the same. I just give you a quick look how the GUI looks like connected with that board. And as a KISS GUI, just check if you get the right COM port, connect. I got the RC34, and that's how it looks like. Configuration tab, advanced. We can run adaptive filtering here. Rates, TPA, and the ESC pass-through flasher for KISS ESCs. The next thing I want to do is to show you the OSD. Therefore I need to power up the board, and as you can see I set up a simple OSD already with some parts. And because I hooked up my receiver already, I can just center the throttle your right, pitch full, and get into my OSD setup with my remote control. Alright, but how did I set it up? To set up your ESD, you either need to buy a CP2102 TTL tool. It looks like that. Just got some messy wire harness over here because I'm still testing. We got 5 wires, ground, 5 volts, TX, RX and DTR. If you don't have that and need to buy a new one, maybe you should also wait for the upcoming iFlight TTL board, which includes wires and the harness already for the board. that makes it pretty simple to set up the OSD as well. All you need to do is get the right drivers again, connect all the 5 wires to the FC and use the MV-OSD configurator to flash, write or read the settings. And in order to write OSD settings, you need to buy the full version of MV-OSD, which I did already. I think there are some free versions out there, but I spent some dollars and got the newest version. It's the R1.8 I'm using. And that's the MV-OSD configurator version 1.8, where I just hit the button connect to read my current settings from my board, and that would be my OSD settings for now, as you just saw on the screen. I can just drag those things around, add some new tasks if you want, but I just kept it simple and added some ampere meter over here for the amp draw as well, voltage, main battery voltage, time, and RSSI, because I was just testing if my telemetry pads are working and if I got the right things from my ESC over to my board. That would be in my next video to set it up and how to get it working properly, also calibration. For now I just show you the OSD plus. Actually you can adjust the same things as you can in your stick menu. Just if, for example, if your main voltage or video voltage is off, set the number and either gain or lower. Alright, as my OSD was already flashed, to flash your OSD, it's also just a one button click here. Select the version of your OSD firmware or the configurator in that case. I used the minim OSD. KISS type multi-rotor, and just load the firmware online. It's pretty simple. Hit the button flash firmware, restart that, power it up and connect it, read, set up your new settings and write the settings, like I can show you that over here. Write the new settings with the button. That takes some settings, and that's it. You're done with your OSD settings. My last topic for the day will be the ESC flash pass-through, and yes, you can flash KISS AC pretty simple using the KISS GUI. There is the last tab where you just hit the button, it downloads automatically the new firmware and updates. That's the point where my camera got hot and shut off. That's why I have to make an overlay here. What I wanted to add is BL-Heli32 can't be flashed with a normal micro USB cable, so there will be adapter cable in the future where you can do the pass-through flashing. I will do that in the next video. I will definitely cover that, but for today that's it. I hope you got a short overview, and if you like my videos, leave me a thumb up or subscribe my channel, and see you in a couple of days.